Hey, good morning. It's Friday. It's Friday Coffee Talks number 30. The American flag hat is not here today, but the cup is, the mug is. So we will continue with the tradition there. This is my second cup of coffee for the day, and this is a really big mug. I don't think you can tell on here, but I've been pounding them. It's been a hectic morning already, but yeah, we're looking forward to it. It's going to be a great day. Lots of good stuff going on today. And the weekend I'm super excited for. So I'll talk about that in a minute. But today what I want to talk about is hobbies. I think this has been probably the year of the hobby, or well, where are we? The 18 months of the hobby by now. Between cooking sourdough bread in quarantine and home fitness and all the things that went with being at home last year, hobbies were a central part of our lives over the last 18 months. I've got a bunch of hobbies that I like to do anyways. But the other night I was sitting there and we were watching TV, which is a hobby, I guess, really, that counts, right? And I was just thinking to myself, I need a hobby. I need something to do. Not that I'm not busy enough. The calendar is always full and I have 3 small kids. So that stays full, but I was like, I need a new hobby. And I started running through all the hobbies that I do. So that's what I want to do today, is share a couple of my hobbies with you guys. I'd love to hear from y'all as far as what you guys do for fun outside of business, LinkedIn, work, family, which are great hobbies in themselves. But I'll start right here. So behind me are these shelves and cabinets. I'm a woodworker, is I think probably my main hobby. I built all these. In fact, this is the second time I've built this same setup. I built it initially in my office upstairs, and then it didn't fit down here. So I had to build brand new ones. So I love doing stuff like this. Cabinets is in fact probably my favorite thing to build. I like building square stuff. I'm not like an artistic woodworker. I don't do any sculpting or lathe work or anything like that, but furniture, tables, cabinets, anything like that, I love building. I've done stuff like that all around the house, which kind of leads me into the next one, which is sort of related, but renovation. So when we finished the basement for me to move down here, I did a lot of the work myself, which is always fun. I just love, with a day job like mine where you're on the computer and you're on the phone, it's creative to a degree, but you're not making anything. And so through woodworking and renovating and home projects and things like that, you get to create something and have something tangible that you can hold that you've built, you have your hands on, which is fun. It kind of gives me that creative outlet. I come from an engineering background, so that's what I did in college. I designed AutoCAD drawings. I still love doing AutoCAD and drafting and things like that. So that just really kind of plays into my personality of creating, drawing, designing, building, all that kind of stuff. I love the building part. I hate the finishing. So if any of you are woodworkers, sanding, painting, finishing, can't stand any of that stuff. That is my least favorite. As far as other hobbies though, I don't know. There's not a whole lot of time for other stuff. Lately I've gotten into video production, which is fun. Not that these are productions, but doing a weekly video has been fun. Buying stuff to go along with that. I love gadgets, so lighting setups and LEDs over here and lights and tripods. I'd love to get more into that. Maybe start doing some live streams or interviews. So if any of you want to be my first guest, my first outside guest, my wife was on, but my first interview guest on Friday Coffee Talks, I'd be happy to have you. It would give me an excuse to buy a new camera to do live streams with, so crossing my fingers there. But yeah, I mean, doing this has been fun. Starting a YouTube channel has been a fun hobby. As far as things I want to do, I've always wanted to learn to play the banjo. I have a couple guitars, and when I was younger, I could play a few songs that I taught myself on guitar, but by no means a guitar player. But the banjo has been one that I've always wanted to learn. Maybe for my birthday next year or Christmas, I'll get a banjo and start doing that. And can annoy the entire house all the time. Would be super fun. But yeah, I mean, hobbies are a great thing. I don't have a whole lot of spare time, but to get to spend that time doing something that I enjoy doing and something that fuels my passion is a fun thing. So any of you out there on YouTube or LinkedIn, I'd love to hear about what your hobbies are, what you do for fun outside of work, what you like to do with your families, how you spend your time. I'd love to hear about it and start a conversation from there. So with that, I'll cheers to you. It's a great weekend coming up. We're going out to dinner on a date for our 10th anniversary it's hard to believe that we're celebrating our 10-year anniversary. It seems like it was just yesterday that we got married, but we're trying out a new restaurant downtown that we've heard nothing but great things by it. We're doing a chef's table experience, so I can't wait for that. It's going to be a delicious weekend, and I probably should stop eating now so I can fit everything in. But enjoy your coffee this weekend. Have a great one. Get some downtime. Do a hobby, and we'll see you next week. Thanks.